Good afternoon, everyone. Now we prepare to play our first match of this MLS season 2021. Now we can focus on Vancouver after our match in the CCL against Marathon at home. So now our full concentration is in this difficult game that we're going to have against a Vancouver team that now is playing in Salt Lake. I know that they will be well prepared, and we expect a difficult match. So now our main focus, as I said before, is on this game, and we're preparing for it.
Nick Krepke.
Gio, every year has its own issues to deal with. You guys certainly went through enough last year. How does that prepare you now for this through MLS? Hopefully we're not looking at another stop of play and a full season, but you guys have been through the ringer as everybody has. So how much has that prepared you for what you're seeing now?
First of all, hello, Nick. The reality is that now, we already played 2 matches. We're going to start the season now with this game against Vancouver. Having already played 2 games, which it put us in a good situation to understand how to make sure that we start very competitive. And now looking at this year, we're excited about the fact that it's going to be, at least for now, it looks like it's going to be a regular season for 34 matches. Yes, in a different format, because we're going to have to play basically the teams in the West for the majority of the time. But we're focusing on one game at a time, and we know that this game is going to be very difficult. I know that Vancouver will be well prepared for us, and we need to make sure that we arrive in this game with now all the ideas clear. And the guys today were able to now turn page from last 2 matches and concentrate on what is coming this weekend.
Joel Odom.
Yeah, Coach, I'm just curious how you feel like it helped. In what ways does it help the club that you guys have been able to play those 2 matches already heading into MLS play?
Yeah, I think it's a positive thing for us, have been able to play 2 matches that are competitive, because you already are tested. You already are in 2 games that there's something that you need to get out of these 2 games, and becomes very competitive, especially in this CCL format, in which you have to play a home and away, and you have to go through. So there's a lot in stake in these games. So I think this is a positive thing for us to have gone through prior to our start of the season. So for sure, I think it's a positive. The important part right now is to make sure that we stay focused, that we stay hungry, that we stay, prepared and enthusiastic, especially after the last match that we played so well. And I know the guys are very, very focused now on the start of the season, and have been preparing now well these past few days.
Kyle Pinnell.
Gio, just going into this game against Vancouver, I know last week I think you mentioned that Sebastian Blanco is pretty close, but what's the status of Sebastian Blanco, Jeremy Abobasi, and Andy Polo? Is he back from Peru? Just what are updates on those guys?
So the update is Andy Polo is not back yet. Seba is not ready yet. And Jeb as well is progressing, but it's not ready yet to play in this match. So we'll give most likely an update next week.
Joe Becker.
Gio, good to see you. Congratulations on the 2
Likewise.
wins.
Thank you.
This road game really isn't going to be like a normal road game because it's kind of a road game for both teams, and you're used to not having fans. What do you think it's going to be like being kind of like in a neutral site for you guys?
Yes, it's a neutral site. It will be very different in the sense that we play in Vancouver and Salt Lake, so something that is not normal. Of course, we've been there many times, so we know the venue, we know the challenges there. But now the opposition is different. It's a team also that is trying to acclimatize, adapt to a new situation. I'm sure that knowing Mark, he'll prepare the team well for what they're going to encounter there, for this season. So we know that it's going to be a tough match. But I think in some way, having two teams that are going to a venue that they have played there, but it's not their local as of yet for Vancouver. I'm sure that they will adapt, very quickly. And for us, it's just a place that we know very well when we go play against Salt Lake. But I know that Vancouver for sure will, make a very competitive match for sure.
Here we'll go back to Nick Krupke. Go ahead, Nick.
My hand's still up. I apologize.
Oh, you want us to go to someone else?
No, we're good. The fact of being able to play in such a great club, Club America, what does that mean for you guys to just have that opportunity to be the first Timbers club to play in the quarters of CCL play?
Yes, first of all, we excited to have the opportunity to play and match up against a strong team, or a team that has a lot of history in North America. Is one of the best clubs in America all around. So we're very excited to be able to play this match. But our minds right now is the game against Vancouver. We're not thinking ahead of that. The time will come in which we will prepare for Club America. But at the moment, we're only thinking about us traveling to Salt Lake and playing Vancouver.